Greetings, ladies. Well, knock me over with a feather. Who would have thunk it? It appears that apparently a man's sanity, his stress level, his anxiety level, his frustration level is all affected by the tidiness, or lack thereof, of his home. Who would have thunk it? I mean, I'm sure maybe your husband has made a comment here or there that he likes the house to be picked up or whatever, but surveys show that men actually can become pretty stressed out if their home is a mess, if it's not clean, if it's not tidy, if it's not somewhat organized. Not that it has to be spick and span, and we're not saying you need to be Martha Stewart, but this point was really underscored by a young lady, a young wife, who shared recently at Squadron of Sisters that her husband actually had a pretty serious anxiety problem for quite some time, and she couldn't figure it out. He had a good job, she had a good job, their marriage was really good, and she's like, what does he have to be stressed about? Why is he so anxious? What's going on? Well, she came to one of our Squadron of Sisters teachings, and we were teaching about Proverbs, the Proverbs 31 wife, that wife of noble character that we all kind of think, how does she do all this stuff? Anyway, in verse 27 of Proverbs 31, it talks about this wife being very industrious, managing her household well. And so this wife took that to heart, and she thought, you know what, maybe I can figure out a system or a plan for taking care of our household. Now, catch this, she wasn't trying to do all of it herself because she was working too, but she took charge of making a plan to manage the household. She came up with a sticker chart, a chore chart, kind of like you give to the little kids, and she divvied up tasks between her husband and herself, and they both tackled them, and she said it was amazing. Within a couple of weeks, the stress level, the anxiety level of her husband went down, 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 down. Who would have thought that a man's sanity could be affected by the tidiness of his house? That is something to think about.